a time when dragons ruled the earth. A time of myth and magic.
You want me to do battle with that?
A sorcerer's apprentice takes on a fire-breathing dragon in a battle of the elements.
You intend to interfere. You'll have to kill me.
We shall live, and the beast shall die.
There's trouble brewing for the Dragon Slayer next Wednesday at 8 on ITV.
My garden grows into a complete reference work, adding colour all year round. My Garden, out now from Marshall Cavendish.
Perfect Texan chili con carne needs the perfect sauce. New Uncle Ben's Texan-style chili sauce. Just add it to meat. It's a perfect blend of tomatoes, herbs and spices with a generous helping of red kidney beans and tastes just perfect. Serve it with Uncle Ben's rice for perfect results every time.
With every new day, a new challenge is here. Yet somehow I know the way forward is clear. You give it your best. It's the only way. And whether the challenge is great or it's small, it's trying that matters. You give it your all. There's nothing we can't achieve if only we say that this is your day.
It's the milk, glucose, malt, and thick chocolate that always delivers that unmistakable 100% Mars taste.
At Yorkshire Electricity, you'll find very competitive prices on Gainsborough showers. You can buy now and not pay until September. And we'll install your shower for you within 7 days, which is good news. For some. Only Yorkshire Electricity offer this inclusive package, which means for showers we're un-YE-beatable.
Hey! Got the money in my pocket, got the time on my hands, got the notion, got to listen to a rock and roll band. Got the money in my pocket, now it's time to spend my pay.
It's the clean, crisp taste that makes Budweiser the genuine article.
I hear you looking.
We're thinking about it. We're listening. You're in.
I'll think about it.
You can't beat the feeling. Old iron! Any old iron, any old iron, any old iron. If rusty railings give you heart failings, your gates in the state, don't hesitate. Grab yourself a brush, protect against rust. One coat is all you need, oh. Cause everything's right with Amorite on iron, on iron. Rusty red, cooker looks bad, you know what to rely on. It's gotta be right with Amorite on iron, on iron. It's gotta be right with Amorite on iron, on iron. Stick it on your drain pipe, all right.
That's Greenscape Weed Killer. It's easy to mix and it don't harm the earth.
Greenscape Weed Killer. Strong on weeds, gentle on the earth.
I suppose I'm very lucky. I'm not going grey yet, so I've never coloured my hair.
Yes, you have.
New colour confidence from Wella. Hair colour you can believe in.
Through the ages, the faithful hound has delivered the news. But today, the latest news, sport and travel can be delivered at the touch of a button with Oracle.
The ultimate newspaper.
Derek Sweet D. Williams defends his Commonwealth heavyweight title knowing defeat will leave him on the scrap heap. It's a busy day on the football fields of Europe, the Irish Republic with a vital qualifier against Poland. Plus Wales against Iceland, while their main Group 5 rivals Germany take on Belgium. It's all on ITV, 10:45.
This is Yorkshire Television. The time is 10 o'clock.
There now follows a party election broadcast by the Labour Party.
For the British people, there's a fundamental choice, not only between parties, but between values too. As they've shown in 12 years, Conservatives believe that everything must be centralised. In the Labour Party, we believe that the people of Britain should be trusted to run their own affairs through efficient and accountable local government. That's just one of the reasons why a Labour government will give everyone the right to have a vote in local elections every year.
The Financial Times says, today Labour looks like the competent party with sound ideas on local government. The Conservatives have no policies. Labour believes that every 3- and 4-year-old should have the opportunity of a nursery place. In delivering nursery education, Labour local councils like North Tyneside are top of the league. The Conservatives used to promise nursery education for every 3- and 4-year-old. Now Kenneth Clark says the whole idea was a mistake.
The Financial Times says today Labour looks like the competent party with sound ideas.
Labour believes everyone must have the opportunity of first-rate local services. In York, the Labour Council has a contract with its residents to deliver street cleaning on time, day in, day out, with a hotline to clear up complaints fast. In Newcastle, the Labour Council has a contract with its tenants, and they get their money back if repairs aren't done properly and on time. And Labour councils are top of the league in providing home helps, just part of Labour's commitment to the National Health Service. BET is a provider of council services with Norman Tebbit as a director. Yet BET say, we've been disappointed by the government's continuing emphasis on price at the cost of quality.
The Financial Times says today Labour looks like the competent party with sound ideas.
Labour believes that everyone should have the opportunity to train and to work. In Southampton, the Labour Council is working with private business to develop the old docks and create new enterprises, shops, homes and jobs. But at the moment, another 3,000 people lose their jobs every day. The Institute of Directors said last week, this recession is a failure of the government's economic management.
The Financial Times says today Labour looks like the competent party. The Conservatives have no policies.
They say they want to abolish the poll tax, but they won't get rid of it this year. They won't get rid of it next year. They can't even promise to abolish it in 1993. Under the Conservatives, we will still be paying the poll tax until 1994. Labour has a simple alternative. Abolish the poll tax right away and replace it with a fair system of rates. Under Labour, this year's poll tax will be the last. And Labour won't tolerate a scheme where average families pay more so that a few at the top can pay less. That's why Labour's fair rate system will cost the average family £67 less than the Conservatives' new scheme. And what was the response of the Conservative chairman, Chris Patten? I'm gobsmacked. The opportunity to train and to work and to have your say in local council elections every year. Labour believes in opportunity. The opportunity of nursery education. The opportunity of first-rate local services.
We believe in opportunity for the many. In 12 years, the Conservatives have proved beyond all doubt that they don't. It is time. Time for government to back Britain's industries as other governments back their industries. It's time to raise the standards of people's skills and people's schools, to make a cleaner, safer environment, to strengthen and to modernize our National Health Service. And it's time now. Time to see that all our people have strong foundations for the future. The strong foundations of opportunity. That's what we stand for.
Tomorrow, vote for the people who believe in local democracy. Vote Labour.
That was a party election broadcast by the Labour Party.
Now, the main evening news from ITN. stop the opt-outs and give NHS more cash. The Bangladesh floods, 50,000 may have died. The Commons override the Lords on prosecuting war criminals. Teachers' ballot rejects a boycott of testing children. And exclusive pictures of the Soviet hoard of Nazis' stolen art. Good evening. The British Medical Association today asked to see the Prime Minister urgently about what it called the crisis in the National Health Service. It said the service needed another £6 billion. The doctors blamed underfunding and the government's NHS reforms for a deteriorating service and deteriorating morale. The BMA said the government should stop any more hospitals opting for trust status and self-management. The Health Service Chief Executive, Mr Duncan Nicol, today told MPs he hadn't known in advance about the job cuts announced by hospital trusts in London and Bradford last Friday.
The BMA has always opposed the government's reforms. Today, just 1 month after their introduction, it said the system was in crisis. The council, representing most of Britain's doctors, demanded an early meeting with the Prime Minister. It said the problems were so severe the government should immediately halt the opt-out programme.
The anger about the underfunding and the Prime Minister's apparent unawareness of what's really happening in the NHS was almost palpable.
Later, under fierce questioning from Tory MPs on the Commons Health Committee, the NHS Chief Executive, Duncan Nicol, admitted he hadn't known about the planned job cuts at trust hospitals.
Did you know of these impending redundancies before last Friday?
No, I did not know of the number. I knew of the work that was taking place in Guy's to address the financial issues there. The applications we had for trust status did not develop in any detail whatsoever issues around staffing numbers.
The government's view remains that job cuts at Guy's and other hospitals are in the interests of efficiency. Some academics warned today that competition and the high costs of operating in the capital would make London hospitals particularly vulnerable to cutbacks and closures. The Health Secretary insists funding isn't the problem.
Everyone, including the Labour Party, is saying there's no more money overall coming to the health service. It's a matter of using what we've got efficiently.
Are you prepared to see a hospital go bust in London?
No, of course not. That's certainly not a plan, an acceptable outcome.
There are going to be cuts in patient services, and if William Walgrave is in any doubt about that, he should talk to the doctors in these hospitals who know the reality about the hit of patient care as a result of these cuts.
Leaders of the 57 trusts which have opted out met the Health Secretary at a London hotel earlier today. Among them, the chairman of the Bradford Group, where 300 jobs are going.
I don't believe I would want to take part, or anybody else would want to take part, in a conning exercise of the public or a dismantling of the National Health Service. What this is designed to do is to bring new thinking, new ideas into the utilisation of the existing resources and in finding a more efficient way of providing healthcare for the people of Great Britain.
Although the Health Secretary says he'll talk to the BMA next week, as yet ministers have shown no sign they'll reconsider plans to allow more hospitals to opt out in the coming year.
Estimates from Bangladesh on the number of people killed by yesterday's cyclone and tidal waves range from 25 to 50,000. The government's official figure is 3,000. Tens of thousands are still missing. Norman Rees at ITN reports.
It's been described as the worst cyclone to hit the region this century. Bangladesh, already one of the world's poorest countries, estimates economic losses at £250 million. Prime Minister Zia, who toured